I just got a message saying that there's a problem with my computer.
Yes, ma'am, we got this.
Here you had the chance to play a villain. What was that like?
Playing a villain's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's something that I have not really gotten many opportunities yet to do in my career, and there's just something so fun about really diving into the psyche and understanding, what makes somebody bad. And that's a thing that's always, as a human, I've always been curious about, is like what makes someone behave that way that's really intense, very aggressive, dark, all these things. And, doing that work to understand what makes Derek Danforth tick and then how that expresses itself with his antics was a lot of fun to take on.
What was your first thought when you heard that you were to play the bad guy in a Jason Statham movie?
I was like, are you sure you sent this to the right Josh? Maybe this is for somebody else. No, I was really excited. I think that I've always thought that David Ayer is an amazing filmmaker and does really wild movies. And obviously Statham and, Jeremy Irons and the cast in this movie is just, it's incredible. And to know that I was going to be the one kind of being the mastermind or lack thereof brain behind the evil operation, it was a little intimidating, but honestly, I was just gung-ho and ready to dive into it.
This is private property.
Do you know what they do here? Scamming the weakest in our society.
Buddy, I'm counting to 3.
1, 2, 3. There, I did it for you.
This movie is tailored, obviously, to Jason Statham's strengths, doing all these creative fight scenes that are very hard for a normal person to do. So I want to know from you, what Josh Hutcherson role could Statham never pull off?
Oh, man. Let's see. What could he never pull off of my roles? Probably, maybe like in the first Hunger Games when I had to paint myself as like a rock and just sit still. Because he's such like an action go-getter guy. He would never just lay low and hide. He's going to get out there and smash some people in. So that might be a challenge for him.
Love that answer. And which Statham role in which movie could you take on?
None. Not one. I'm not that cool. I don't have the voice. I don't have that thing. I'm more laid back, man. I'm more chill. He's got that intensity. Maybe it's Transporter. Is that where he drives a bunch? There's a lot of driving. I'm a good driver. I've taken some stunt driving courses. Maybe that. I could try that.
Will you stomp his ass out?
You're telling me one man did this. The only thing you know is he's a beekeeper.
A beekeeper? Well, that's not good.
What is the most fascinating thing you learned about bees during the production of this movie?
I didn't learn anything about bees. I didn't do any bee research. Nothing. I learned nothing. What did you learn anything about bees? Can you give me a bee fact?
No, I can't.
They're great, and we need to save them and protect them. I know that much. We need to protect the bees. Yeah.
Because you played a villain, did you become nicer after playing such an a-hole for this movie for such a long time?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. You got to ask my friends and family about that. I try to be, a pretty nice guy and, caring and empathetic and to really go and find the piece of you that, because everybody has these dark pieces and these a-hole sides of themselves, and to be able to kind of explore that piece of me and see how that would manifest itself in a way. I think it may have scared some of my friends and family and my girlfriend to know that lives inside of me in some way. But it's under wraps. It's buried deep within.
Did you get any honey at the end of the production?
They did give us honey, actually. Part of the wrap gift was they gave us a thing of honey, and then they also made a donation on our behalves to bee conservation. So I got some honey out of it.
We have to kill him before he kills his way to the top.
Honey?
It's flammable as fuck. Who knew?